Hey guys, what's going on? Matt here at Roo. So in this video, this is absolutely perfect for someone that might be using cold email at the moment to acquire new customers, or someone that wants to use cold email and wants to start using it to acquire more clients. So I'm really going to be breaking down how you can maximize your data from your cold email campaigns and start generating more and more and more appointments. So if you are someone that's running cold email, or you're not someone that's running cold email at the moment, but you want to, this video is really going to help you. I'm going to share with you how you can start maximizing the most out of your data without having to, go out there and just generate more and more data all the time. How you can use the data that you've already got in very efficient ways. So, as you can see, home screen here, I'm on Snowvio. This is a tool that I use to send out emails. I use it to find prospects' email addresses. It's a really great tool. It will also verify the emails. So, as I said, here's Snowvio. This is what I use inside my business to actually go ahead and generate appointments for clients, but also for our own business here as well. So, when if you do sign up, or maybe you've got an account, any email sending tool is going to have the ability for you to have a look at your campaigns and ultimately break your campaigns down. So we're in obviously my dashboard here. We've got quite a few campaigns, got a few different clients running this at the moment. And what I'm going to do is just share with you what we do to maximize the efficiency of the data that we use and increase the appointments that we generate for our clients. So I'm really going to break that down as a step by step and show you exactly what you guys can do to replicate this and also generate more appointments inside of your business. So you can see here, we've got the email campaign. I'm going to go to recipients on the top right. And what we like to do at the end of kind of 30 days, once the campaign is ran, what we like to do is have a look at that data. Okay, let's break that data down, because we spend a lot of time building lists for clients and ourselves. And we know that these people are ideal clients, right? We know that they're in our target market. So what we want to be able to do at this point, if they haven't responded to us on email, or perhaps they haven't even viewed the email, is we want to get in front of them on a different platform. And a lot of the time, for us, that's going to be LinkedIn. So we're going to show you how you can find that data, how you can then retarget people back on LinkedIn, and just generate a lot more appointments from the same data that you've already gone and generated for yourself. So I'm going to hit the filter here. Normally we're going to start with no views, right? So we're going to come in here and we're going to look for people that haven't viewed the email, essentially. So if you look under views, where my cursor is right now, you see these people just didn't view our email. So we've sent them emails. We've probably sent them 3. And for whatever reason, maybe it went through to a filter and they didn't receive it. For whatever reason, they haven't viewed the email. So in this case, there's 39 people. If you look at where my cursor is right now, 39 people have not opened our email, or at least viewed the email. So I want to be able to get my message in front of these prospects now on LinkedIn. Okay, so I'm going to share with you that process. So what you essentially do is export your data in any tool. You don't have to be using Snowvio. You could use something like Mailshake. All of these tools will be able to export data. Okay, you'll be able to break your data down, and you'll be able to find prospects that, as I say, didn't open your email in this case. So I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to walk you through our process, really for finding these people and then adding them to a specific list on LinkedIn. So what you get once you've exported your list, as I say, you can see all of these people. None of them have viewed the email right here. And we get their full names, which is fantastic. So that's what we want. Now, at this point, obviously, you've got to have a LinkedIn account. And we would highly suggest you use Sales Navigator as well, which is a premium version of LinkedIn. So I'll walk you through how we actually add these people in this list that we know are ideal clients but haven't viewed our email into a very specific list on LinkedIn, and then automate the outreach process from there. So I'll walk you through that right now. You can see here, I'm on LinkedIn. If you log on to LinkedIn, this is pretty much what you come to, right? This is your home page, if you like. And as I said, you need to have a tool called Sales Navigator. This is a tool right here. It's a premium version of LinkedIn. I highly recommend it. So click that if you've got it. If you haven't got it, go and install it. And then essentially what you want to do is find your prospects, right? So you've either got them on a safe search if you've got the data there, or you can just find your prospects using the keyword search right here. So it's a really simple process. I'm just going to go to my saved searches. I'm going to go to the bottom one here. But ultimately, as I say, if you haven't got a saved search, just come in here, delete anything out. This is normally clear. And then what you want to do at this point here, guys, is just copy and paste each name into the spreadsheet, into LinkedIn. So at this point, what we've got is our prospect. I've already saved him because I've already done this activity for my client, but I'm walking you through the process, right? So we come in here, we save them to a list, and we're going to do example for video. So we're going to click that, save to list, and ultimately we just work our way through this process, right? Just come down here, add them in, save to list, and we save them to this list. I'll do one more just for the sake of sharing it with you guys. Come down here, save to list, and we save them to a list. So this is how it works. Okay, this is exactly what we want to be doing. Once we've saved all of these prospects right here, okay, so we just work our way through this list. Once we've saved them, what we want to be able to do is go to lists, and there'll be, as I said, example for video. And then we want to have a look at this list, and we want to transfer it to a Sales Navigator search. So to keep this really simple for anyone who's maybe not done this before watching this video, once you've got your lists, all you do is you come down to actions at the top, and you do search for leads. At which point it brings up this search that we've just built, right? With the 4 people that we've just saved to our list. And then we want to save this search, because if you're going to use an automation tool to send out your connection requests to these people and your messages, you've got to import it from a Sales Navigator saved search. So just trust me on this. It's something that you want to do, and it's, as I said, I'm just walking you through the steps on how we do this. So I'm just going to call it testing for video 1, and I'm going to save that search. So at the top, as I said, you've got your lists, which you've built. You've got example for video. But if you go to save searches, which is what we want testing for video 1, which is right here. So we've got that list, right? With the people that didn't view our email are all now in this list right here. And now it's time to use an automation tool to send connection requests to these people, and then follow up with a message on LinkedIn as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break that down and show exactly how you can do that for yourself if you're watching this video. Even if you've never done it before, you'll be able to leverage these strategies and start, as I say, generating more and more appointments into the business. Okay, so I'm obviously in Growth Lead right here now. Growth Lead, for anyone who doesn't know or is unsure, this is just a LinkedIn automation tool. If you Google LinkedIn automation tools, there'll be various different ones. I use Growth Lead for a couple of different reasons, which I won't go into too much detail now, but it is a great one, okay? I do recommend it. There's other things like Meet Leonard and other types of platforms, but for the sake of this video, as I said, it's the one that we use, and so it's easiest for me to share with you how to use it and how to generate results from it as well. So what we want to do is, obviously, once you've added your account, you want to basically come in here and you want to build out your new account. So you come down to add new campaign. Really simple. Just give it a name, and we'll just call this testing for vid 1. And then you just want to press save. So what you want to be doing here at this, guys, is adding the members into your software tool, right? Adding that audience that didn't view your email into your LinkedIn software tool. The way to do that is come down here, you import save searches right here, and you'll see testing for video 1, which is the search that we've done together during this video. So you import that in. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm not going to send this campaign out because people have already been prospected to. But that is ultimately what you would do. That would bring the list, and it will look exactly like this. You can see retarget from email as a campaign. And essentially, if you pressed import, it would show you this. It would share with you all of the people that you've now imported into your search. So what you're ready to do at this point is to start connecting with people and start messaging people as well. So I'm going to share with you what that looks like. I'm going to go to settings. And so you can see retarget email. So I'm going to share with you what we're sending out at the moment. So you've got, hey, first name, hope you're well. And then this here is specific. So this is what we would call a hyper personalized kind of paragraph. And so we're basically referencing the fact that we've tried to communicate with them on email, but they just, weren't able to view the email. Ultimately, we weren't able to get a response. So here's why we're reaching out now on LinkedIn. So you can see here, I sent you a couple of emails recently from XYZ account, but didn't get a reply, etc. So at this point, we intro the service, and then we try and get our appointment booked. So it's a fantastic way, as I mentioned before, of using your email data and then breaking that down and then retargeting people now back on LinkedIn. Okay, that's going to work really, really, really well for you guys. So I will share with you what the results actually look like, as a real time, as a live demonstration. So I'm going to go into the messages here. And you can see, so this is exactly what's happened. So we've sent out a connection request. Hey, Peru, hope you're well. Sent you a couple of emails recently from s.tweets. And essentially, we're introing the service. You can see, hey, Sam, sorry, I believe the email must have bounced or I might have missed it. Sure, let's have a chat. Here's a time. Here's a time for the call, right? So you're getting your appointment booked that way. So although you've already emailed them and they just weren't able to view it for numerous reasons, because you've implemented this activity where you're finding those prospects and you're retargeting them back on LinkedIn, you're able to generate more appointments at the same data that you've already got. You haven't had to go and find new data all the time. You're just squeezing the most efficiency out of the data that you've already got. I'm going to share with you just another example quickly of how this works. And just real life results, right? Like this is actually what happens. This is how people are getting more and more appointments booked, generating more clients with these strategies. So, hey, Pratik, hope you're well. Again, exactly the same message because, we reached out to them on email, but we know they didn't open it, so they can have this specific message. This is why we build a specific lookup of these people, so we can reference the fact that, hey, look, we reached out. And you can see ultimately, hey, look, let's connect tomorrow at 11. Here's my number. So we sent us this email, and we've got our appointment booked in. So if you're a business owner right now watching this video, or maybe you want to get into reaching out to clients and bringing more business into your business, and maybe you've launched a couple of email campaigns, and you're not seeing the results that you want, or you think you could generate more results from the data that you've got, highly recommend leveraging LinkedIn as well. Okay, so use both platforms combined. This is what really, really, really works fantastically well when it comes to generating a lot of appointments. Because if you've done your research correctly at the start, and what I mean by that is that you're targeting high quality data, you don't really want to just let that data go. You want to squeeze, as I mentioned, the maximum efficiency out of that data, and retarget people back here on LinkedIn. So this is a video that's just, as I say, walks you through that process, breaks it down kind of step by step, and just shares with you guys, what we do here at Recruit to generate more and more appointments for our clients, and ourselves in our own business. In fact, I actually recently implemented this exact same strategy to generate a 50K per month client into our business. So we tried to reach out to them on email, noticed they hadn't viewed the email. We used this strategy to reach out on LinkedIn, got our appointments booked, and as I say, a 50K per month client on the back of that. So hadn't we, if we hadn't have implemented this system, then ultimately we wouldn't have got that client. It really is as simple as that. So guys, if it is something that you're struggling, you want to generate more appointments, leverage this, and you'll be able to go to the market, as I say, and hopefully generate more appointments without doing a ton more work trying to find more prospects. So hope this helps, and yeah, I look forward to speaking with you soon.